So, everyone remembers the opening of the month?
Yes.
What is the
What
opening?
is
of
it
the
English?
month? English opening.
Huh?
So, like always, we're going to learn the English from the best, from the best, which means
Magnus.
Magnus Carlsen. This is a game between Magnus and Anand in 2008, before Magnus became the world champion. Magnus starts with the English opening. E5 was played by Anand, and now, as usual, the bishop comes to which square in English? Randy, how do you develop your bishop?
G2.
Yeah, that's the usual place for a bishop because here anyway pawn is there, so there's nothing here. So bishop g2 is usual. So g3, Anand plays a slightly surprising move c6. He's going for immediate attack in the like controlling the center. d4 by Magnus, e4 by Anand, d5 by Magnus, knight f6. We'll go fast through the opening. Bishop g2. Yeah, very different. It's a rapid game, not classical. So you can see different kind of openings in rapid. Bishop g2, bishop check by Anand, bishop d2, and queen e7. Do you like white or black from the opening? Who do you think has done better? Anyone? Black. Okay. So Magnus plays knight c3, Carlsen castles.
Black is
Anand
more
castles.
developed.
Okay.
No, sir, white.
Anand's pawn
Sir,
is
white.
Anand's pawn is
It's a
like
matter of preference. Yeah, Anand's pawns.
it is blocking the bishop's signal and the knight.
But
No,
also
sir, but now he
target.
can also take. Oh, wait, no, my.
No, the pawn is a weak pawn. You're attacking it twice, but okay. It's also
No, sir, but
stopping
you still can't
white
take it. The
pawn.
queen is also.
Yeah.
It can be possible.
To defend it freely. Okay. So knight c3 castles and a3. Asking the question to the bishop. Do we take?
Yes. No.
No, taking is only helping white. The bishop will
Exactly.
take.
Sir, that's why I said no.
Then why do you say yes first?
No, but then I changed.
But changing is not possible, no, in chess. You
No,
make-
sir, I can do a touch piece, but I did not move it.
But you said yes means you would have touched the knight also. So anyway, bishop goes back to c5. e3 by Carlsen. This is a very young Carlsen. It's like what do you say, 18-year-old or something around that age. Carlsen. d6, knight e2, g2 that is. c into d5. Knight takes, and pawn takes. And then knight to d7. Now who do you like more? Still, what's the
Sir, white.
evaluation? White better? Okay.
Yes, sir, white.
Because the bishop is not yet developed. Okay.
No.
Then?
The pieces also like in a good, like the white's pieces didn't go into good squares. Like black is kind of like doesn't have many moves to play, and they're not very good either.
Knight e5, such a nice square for the knight.
Sir, but what about the queen?
Queen f6, such a nice square for the
Sir,
queen.
I'll just move my bishop.
My king is safe.
Or I'll move my knight and like.
Knight e5, queen f6, knight f3.
Sir, black.
You start getting scared a little bit once more.
Sir,
Sir, I
white.
said
Knight e5, knight e5, queen f6, bishop g4.
Sir, I guess black is also. Sir, black should play f3. Sir, because the black. Four.
How will black play f4?
Sir, but that can't
White,
happen
white.
so quickly,
F4
sir.
then pawn takes, bishop takes.
Sir,
You
Sir,
open
but
up
it can't
it-
happen so suddenly, sir.
Yeah, fine. Like, you
Sir,
cannot, that's true.
black's bishop is the black square bishop is a bit more developed. No,
Okay,
but the pawn is
it's not doing anything. No? It's just looking at rock. The main play is here: knight e5, queen f6, bishop d4. It'll take time. It'll take 3 moves to do that, but you'll have to castle. You'll also need to do things. No? Anyway, let's see what happened. a3, bishop c5, e3. Wait, d6. Where were we? Knight d7. Castles was played. I would of course play knight e5 here.
What
Knight
is
f6 was played by Anand. He preferred a better route for the knight. So knight to f6, bishop to c3.
So it's also because he needs to defend that e4 pawn also later.
Yeah. Anyway, bishop g4, pinning the knight. Bishop into f6, queen into f6. That I did not expect. I thought that bishop is beautiful. Why
Sir,
would Magnus
So
exceed?
maybe Magnus was thinking that. I know he won't be thinking that,
Huh.
but he must be thinking that I'll take his knight. He'll take
And
my
then take
knight,
this.
then I'll take his queen. He'll take my queen, then I'll take his rook.
Queen?
No, see, I know he's not thinking that, but
Uh-huh.
he may be thinking that. That's very rare.
Uh-huh.
Like we'll take, like he took the knight. No.
Hmm.
Now maybe instead of taking the knight back, he would have taken.
Yeah,
the
right. He would have blundered the queen here. Yeah, right.
No,
Anyway.
no. Then we also take his queen, but we blunder a rook.
Okay,
The rook
so
will be
bishop
blundered.
takes pawn is possible, but then this pawn is also hanging. So b4 by Magnus. After b4, bishop went to b6. Now can they take the pawn? What do you
Yeah.
think?
They can.
So we
Sure.
get
He did. Magnus did take the pawn.
free pawn.
Free pawn. So
And
that's
sir, also the
in
d6 pawn is now isolated.
but in return for the pawn, what does Anand get? What
Oh,
did
he
Anand
gets
get?
Bishop F3.
Huh?
No, no.
F3 is
C8.
there, but-
Rook C8.
Then rook c1. What's the big deal?
No, no.
That's,
But then,
both sides have same control of the file.
but at least he has the first control.
No, what first control? First to second, both of you controlling it the same way. But that's not what you get. No, what is the compensation for the pawn?
Oh, bishop pair.
Yeah, bishop pair is the compensation. Now don't exchange it instantly. Then there's no compensation. You have to keep your bishops and then activate your rooks. So that is a small compensation for the pawn. It's maybe not enough. Anyway, it's just a pawn down. So after takes on e4, a5 was played by Anand. Anand is challenging the pawn chain here. Small pawn chain here. Takes and rook takes. So he's got a target here as well. Takes. And now, what will you play for white guys?
Sir, me. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everyone.
Sir, my
A4.
play.
A4.
No, F3.
F3. F3 is F3 is good, yeah. But F3 loses
Sir.
bishop into E3. Don't blunder.
Plus it's a check.
That's why I played it. Otherwise, bishop pawn would take the bishop. So F3, bishop into E3, and you are in
So,
trouble.
if
Yes.
rook was on c1 and then he would have played f3, then it's gone.
Yeah. So F3 is not possible. So what do we play for? Carlsen gave a small minor shock to Anand here.
a4.
How was A4 going to shock Anand?
Sir, but it just protects the.
I'm saying Carlsen gave a minor shock to Anand, and you're saying A4.
Oh,
Rook C8.
knight F4.
Anand got shocked after Rook C1.
No, knight F4.
I don't know what's a shock. Blundering the queen. Not shock.
What is
Yes, sir, that was a shock, sir.
Uh-huh.
So that was a shock.
shock of
Prayan, use
Oh my
common sense.
God.
I'm not asking who's that blunder piece. I'm asking there's a good move here. Try to find that for white.
Sir, rook to.
There is a tactic.
Rook to b1.
Rook to b1 is okay. You're attacking the bishop. If bishop moves, pawn falls. But I'll defend it with the rook, I suppose. But then you can attack my rook. So wait. Rook to b1 looks nice. Then I'll move my bishop to c5. You take, I'll take. I'll still be a pawn.
Sir, h3.
Why?
How
Bishop
to
takes.
pawn? Sir, then a bishop g2.
So you're giving up a pawn just to exchange of a bishop?
Yes, sir, they are compensation. Sir,
What compensation?
sir, bishop and bishop. Sir.
Then you're 2 pawns down now instead of being 1 pawn down.
No,
I mean,
sir.
sorry, we are giving back the extra pawn, na? What's the use of having? Right now you're up a pawn.
But at least you are breaking their compensation.
The compensation is for the extra pawn, right? So if you don't want the compensation, then you could have just not taken the extra pawn. You took the extra pawn, and now you're giving it back just to get back the compensation. That's not the right way to play. There is a good move here for Magnus Carlsen. A tactic. Where does tactic happen? Tactics happen when there are loose pieces, usually. When pieces are not defended. Right now, which pieces are not defended?
The bishop.
Which
Both the
pieces?
bishops.
Both the bishops are
Sir,
not.
queen to b3.
Queen to b3 is nice, just like
Blunder.
with b1.
So blunder.
Yeah, queen b3 the bishop. That's not blunder. He's also attacking the knight. So queen b3, you will lose this knight and you will take that. But better move. That's first of all, queen b3, I can just move my bishop. So there's no real.
Then we lose
threat.
the pawn.
No, then you lose a knight.
Oh, yeah.
So Magnus played. Bishop
Bishop
takes.
h7.
Now when I'm reaching for the pawn, you say, why? Why? Why did you play bishop takes pawn?
Sir, after king takes we'll play rook queen d3.
Now go back with the king. You gave a check. To give a check, you gave up a piece, is it? What logic is this? So try to understand why Magnus played it, guys.
So then king, if king moves to king takes bishop, then queen to b1.
Exactly. King takes bishop, you got to take it, otherwise it is down a pawn. Queen b1. See, loose pieces. When a piece is loose, there are tactics.
So, but then even we lose a knight.
No, then rook is hanging no, after queen takes bishop.
Yeah,
How do you
yeah.
lose a knight? It's a check. G6, queen takes bishop. So Magnus is now up by
1 pawn. 2 pawns.
Wrong. Two pawns. So now after queen to b6, rook f8. Defending the rook.
And also getting a pass pawn there.
Attacking the pawn. Queen d4.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Saving
So
the knight.
knight gone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Very much.
Knight gone. No, queen is intact.
That's what.
So you save the knight by moving the queen.
No, sir, but actually they can still do that.
Do what? Bishop takes knight.
No, wait, then there'll be only a rook for a. No, yeah,
Okay.
my bad.
It's not even close. You're giving up the queen. So after.
So queen f3, like we can.
Good point, right? Queen f3 is the most active place. That's what happened. Now, if you are white, you have to be careful, isn't it?
Very much.
Because what's about to happen?
Checkmate.
King
So what to do? Time to think. If you are white, what's your next move for white ones?
So I got it.
Sir, knight to f4.
Knight to
Blue
Knight to
black.
f4. Bishop h3.
So
You're not defending it before I threaten the
Sir,
check.
just take the bishop.
Oh,
Just
I
take
can't-
the
okay,
bishop.
No, you can just play g6.
Yeah, g5.
G5.
Pawn g5. Knight f4, pawn g5.
Mom,
Then what?
pawn. Oh.
If you're putting a knight there, of course I'll attack it. You have to think about it. You have to calculate before playing the move. So whoever said knight f4, chance gone. Others can answer. If you are white, what's your next move?
So Aru will also say knight f4.
Yeah, Arav and we had both of you.
I know.
Chirvas and Prayan can think and find out. If you are white, will you collapse on the spot?
Oh no.
Or will you-
I got it.
Yes.
Knight c3.
Knight c3, bishop h3.
Queen e4.
Nice. But queen takes,
Then knight takes.
then bishop takes.
Ayo!
Ayo.
Oh.
So knight c3 is good because you're preparing queen e4. But when you play bishop h3, your rook is hanging. So there you cannot play queen e4. Knight c3 is the best move.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How?
There's no other defense. That's the
No,
sad.
but then you're down with you. No, then you're 2 pawns up doesn't matter. You're down in exchange after
Oh
that.
yeah, because you'll be what do you say?
You're down in exchange after bishop h3.
You'll have a bishop and 2 pawns.
For
No wait, but then it'll be only 1 pawn, no? Because then they'll anyways take that pawn.
Yeah, so it's bad for you. So that's not a proper defense.
But you said it's the best move.
Knight c3 is the best move. That doesn't mean you play queen e4. That's not a proper defense.
Oh. Oh, I got it.
Calm down.
So now I got
Yes. What happens after bishop h3?
it. Bishop f3, then queen to what do you say? H4.
Yeah, bishop h3 is not a threat.
How?
Because queen h4 check.
Yeah. Oh.
So they'll have to block with the queen and then exchange.
Yeah. And
So,
then they'll
so
have
it's not a threat. We are defending a threat that's not there.
Sir,
yes.
so knight c1 can also be played.
Why is the knight going there? What's the point of knight going to the corner? Put your knight in good squares. Your knight is attacked. So you save it. Simple. You save your piece. So knight to c3. Rook e8 was played to stop queen e4 defense from later. Bishop h3 you can't play. Queen h4 check will make you cry. So rook to e8.
So I don't cry when I lose.
h3.
I just think, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
You are the one who said bishop into h3 is a blunder,
Yeah.
and you are getting surprised with h3. Of course, you cannot take right behind.
Yeah,
Why not?
because queen to h4.
Yeah. So bishop has to go to f5. So Carlsen is making Anand dance to his tunes. Carlsen is singing and Anand has to dance. So h3, bishop f5, queen f6.
Eh?
You got shocked that the queen went to an active place. What's the shock there?
He's shocked that
He's threatening g4 to exchange of the queens, and he's attacking f7. Of course, it's a good move.
Oh
So queen to
yeah,
f6
yeah. Didn't see that.
So
King
Anand
two.
can make history over here.
by doing what? Bishop.
Bishop, no, bishop to d3, history.
Yeah, right. King to g8. Rook a b1. Now suddenly there's pressure.
G4.
Sir, no. Sir. Oh,
g4
wait.
bishop takes. you lose one pawn, and then this pawn is also kind of weak. So g4 is not yet there, and also yeah, g4 is not yet there. So rook to b1, pressure on the b file, and now rook into e3 by Anand.
Ooh.
Anand saying two can play this game, Mr. Carlsen. So you're going to take the rook or what?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Why? Why is he
Sir,
giving it?
after
Oh yeah, it's one after
One
pawn
person at a
takes-
time.
After pawn takes the
Huh.
rook, queen g,
3.
King h1.
Yeah.
king
Then
h1, and then bishop.
takes h3.
One person at a time,
Oh,
Prayan.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, queen g3, king h1.
Sir, then bishop h3 threatening.
You're down a rook. Threatening a checkmate is worth a rook. I can't defend the checkmate, is it? I can do nothing because you're threatening a checkmate. That is not worth it. That is not enough.
Oh, we can go for draw.
Yeah, that is the point. No? It's not like Anand is going for the win. Rook d3, pawn d3, queen takes, king moves, queen takes. And repeat. The king cannot escape. So if you take that rook, it's going to be a draw.
So did he do it?
Of course not. Carlsen is not going to give
So
up.
Carlsen was lower points, no?
No,
So-
Carlsen was still world number one at that time.
No. Oh.
Yeah, he was world number one in 2008 itself. I think 2009 he was world.
But he didn't become
No,
world
world champion he became in 2011 in Chennai.
2013.
Ah yeah, 13 in Chennai. So 2008 he must be low rated, but yeah, he was still at equal level as. But position is winning. No? Whether whatever the rating is, it's winning 2 points up for white. No? You got another pawn to take with pressure on f7. It's just completely winning. All you do is ignore this. If you don't take, he cannot sacrifice his queen over there. So then
Sir,
bishop h3 also not possible. Yeah.
Sir, now
What should matter?
then queen to d8.
Queen d8
Oh, no,
check.
yeah. Then
Queen
king
d8
will
check,
move,
king
then
moves.
queen to
Sir,
h4,
queen to
h4, then check, then take the rook.
Huh?
Huh?
Then you're blundering. You are getting your eyes lit up because you're getting a rook, but you're losing the game on the spot. Queen d8 check, king moves, queen takes rook. What will your opponent do, guys? What will black do after you take the rook? Yes, you are a rook up. Whatever.
Bishop into
Bishop into h3 and checkmate is unstoppable. You are hanging by a thread. Bishop into h3 is not possible now because your queen is spinning it. So you can't do.
No, but then your queen will be on do you see
Queen
it?
d8 and queen takes rook we are discussing.
No.
Queen
I'm
d8,
saying
king g7
H4,
and then
I'm saying
what?
h4.
What? And queen d8, king
Yeah.
moves, queen h4.
Yeah.
To defend the h pawn.
And then we'll take the rook.
How do you take the rook?
No, then the
Oh, you
pawn.
mean this? Then I move, I'll take your knight. Rook is attacking a knight, mister.
No. See. Oh wait. Okay, man. No, I thought the king would move to either h7 or h8.
No, he's not going to help you win the game. Yeah, sure. If you can go there and you can take a glass from there, inside that, and then you can take. So that is not something you can do. You can't go and take the rook. The game is now tactical. English out inside that cupboard. Yeah, you can take glass. Yeah, you can take the glass one. Yeah. So, what should Magnus do here is the question. How do you continue with white? It is one pawn up right now, but another pawn is hanging, your knight's hanging. Can't take the rook. What to do? How do you continue? Anyone?
One second.
When the game is tactical, you have to consider a lot of things. Anything can happen anywhere.
So only one chance, no?
Yeah, of course.
No two chances.
No, of course not. Yeah. Will you lose from a winning position?
No, sir.
or-
No, sir. I think I
Sir,
got the move. Sir, I
Yeah,
think
what will white do?
Sir, I think I got the move, but I'm not
No,
G4.
then you need to think and tell me the move. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pawn to g4, bishop into g4,
Then
equal, no? You lost the advantage. You lost the extra pawn advantage.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, then we take the queen.
Bishop takes. Oh, wait. Oh, then rook is hanging. Okay, okay. G4 is possible, but after G4, what will I do? Wait a minute. Yeah. Bishop after G4, bishop takes,
Queen takes.
queen takes, rook takes.
Then we take the bishop.
I take your knight.
Oh.
I'm better there. So G4 doesn't work.
And so the pawn is also hanging after that.
Yeah, A3 is hanging and
So we
black
get
is
the pawn
better.
back.
Yeah, with the better position. So white has to put pressure. I mean, is there any threat from black? First of all, is black making a threat?
Yes, many.
What is the threat?
Checkmate.
Where? Where is checkmate threat? What happened? Simply saying checkmate threat. What checkmate threat?
Sir, bishop
Then
h3.
you're going to worry about everything on the board.
Sir, bishop h3.
How is bishop h3 a threat? I'll exchange. Okay. You win a pawn back. It is
There is
somewhat
also
a threat.
attacking the rook.
Yeah, then I can exchange queens and save the rook. So you win a pawn with bishop h3. That's one threat. But there's a bigger threat. Bishop h3 is not the threat right now. The main threat is something else.
Sir, rook to e1.
Rook to e1, how is it a threat? You mean for
Oh
white?
yeah, the rook is about to
Why-
take.
Yeah, there's a threat of rook takes knight.
Yeah.
Rook
Sir.
to e1 for white, you're saying.
This rook.
B rook to e1. B rook to e1 is nice because if I take, then you will checkmate me. So I'll have to take, and you will take, and game goes on. And then I'll take this. Oh wait, still I cannot take because rook will come in.
Exactly.
So I'll have to go back. After takes, I go back. So rook e1 is one good move. Carlsen
No, but
plays
sir-
rook into b7.
Hmm?
Let's move. Hey, you're putting threatening mate there.
Oh, there.
So when your opponent is threatening things, you ignore it. You go for your threats if you can. Most
So
of the
Bobby
positions you
Fischer
can.
once said that the greatest kind of defense is counter offense.
Yes, of course. So after a rook into b7, how do you defend this? Hello, Sridhar. Late as usual is our Sridhar.
Very bad.
So late. Very Puja.
Okay.
Very bad. Bad boy.
Okay, so rook into b7. Now, is it time for Anand to resign?
No.
What will you do for black then?
Sir, you have to give thinking
There's
time,
only
sir.
one move that's defense. Let's see.
Oh yeah. Easy.
Right.
One second.
Easy.
Very easy.
Sir.
He thought queen takes pawn, right?
No.
Wow.
Why will he take that?
Blunder.
No. Bishop to e6.
Yeah. Bishop to e6.
Oh no. That's a. Oh wait.
Free piece.
Because then once queen takes queen, then rook will take, then we take the bishop.
Yeah, and then you will take the knight, but then you lose the f pawn. No, that's not proper defense.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You don't need to give up your bishop. No, why you're defending it like this? Fine, but why give up the bishop for that? Just bishop c8. That's what Anand played. He's holding on. Bishop to c8. Now, should Magnus exchange queens?
No.
Of course not. Queen to d8 check.
No, sir. Instead of that, one more thing can be done.
Which is?
Oh wait, no, that'll become a draw.
Okay, queen to d8 check. King g7 and he picks up the piece. But then
So
Anand
you
also
have to
gets
the rook.
Which rook?
This rook.
Which rook? This rook.
No, that rook.
This rook. How many times are we going to make the same blunder, guys?
So which blunder?
Why is queen takes rook a blunder? We already saw that before.
Oh yeah,
You're going to lose the game in the same way, bishop into h3 and game over. Done. It seems like it's just one threat, but it's an unstoppable checkmate threat. There's nothing to do after that. No defense. So you can't take this rook because then it's a draw. You can't take this rook. You take the bishop, of course. Now Anand also takes the knight. The game is still in the balance, right? It's just 1 pawn extra, 2 pawns extra for Magnus. So takes. How will Magnus continue, guys? Still, this pawn is hanging. Queen is attacked, so 1 pawn you'll get back, right? That's what Anand is thinking. But
Oh,
Magnus,
queen to what's here?
Sir, queen to
Queen d6, 8.
Queen to e6, she was saying. Queen e6, there's no threat, so I'll just play rook
Sir,
take.
queen d8, queen d8.
I'll just play rook take. Queen?
d8.
Queen d8.
Then
I'll play rook take.
Okay, then rook to b8.
sir, you can
But there's no mate that I can
Sir,
escape.
queen
No?
e6 doesn't the pawn.
There is queen h8 checking. Okay. Rook to b8. That's one possibility. Rook to
So, but there is
b8.
still one way to defense with black h5. That's the side.
Yeah, queen h5, queen check, king moves. Yeah,
So we'll keep repeating. Oh wait, we don't.
not repeating. Your opponent's king is in the open, so that's one possibility. But if you don't get checkmate, then then it's just equal. 1 pawn extra. Something better is there, and can you stop making noise? White, Magnus Carlsen shocks are in the game. You remember the first shock when he played bishop into h7?
Yeah.
He's going to do a second shock. This time it's a bigger shock.
Rook take. No, wait. That's exactly. That's what.
Your chance is gone. Now others. Simply saying this and that. First calculate, think. Once you're sure, then tell them.
It's for Priya.
Sorry, I didn't see this. So no more chances, no?
Definitely not. If others don't answer, then I'll come back to you.
Oh, I got the moment.
Now you need to be quiet.
Sir,
Yes, Arav.
sir, rook f7.
King takes.
Sir, then queen d7.
King goes to f6.
So then queen d8.
King moves to g7 or f5. King moves to f5.
So then queen f8.
Queen f8. King goes to g5. There's no mate. Queen is defended. The Harrow looked like he was going somewhere, but he got what do you say? Enticed by checkmate idea, but there's no checkmate. Anybody? Harrow was almost right. He just took a bad step in the end, which is what is the right way?
Rook takes.
King takes.
Then king d7.
Queen d7, king f6,
King f6. Once king f6. And then queen to d8.
king f5.
Then rook takes.
Yeah, just take the rook. That's the whole point. You're winning a pawn. That's what you're doing, and exchanging rooks with rook takes. That's the whole idea. Magnus does that. If queen takes, then you just take this rook. So king takes, queen d7, king f6,
So with the check and threatening that rook.
queen d8 check. Yeah, king f5.
So what if the king moved to h6
How,
before?
how can the king go to h6 after rook into f7?
No, sir. Rook into.
King took the rook, right?
Yeah, king took the rook.
Queen d7.
Queen.
You can't go to h6 from f7. So you got to go to either the 8th rank or the 6th rank. Which wherever the d8 check comes and king moves and he takes the rook. Now rook takes pawn. So it's still just only 2 pawns extra, but it is good enough, right? In a rapid game especially. So rook into a3. 1 second. Queen b4. Trying to play queen g4 probably or queen h4.
Oh, queen g4 loses a pawn, right?
Yeah, but you're
No, but then you're still up 2 pawns.
One pawn.
One
We have
pawn.
one pawn. Which
So, but
we
still
don't
winning.
want that. So we don't want queen g4 yet. We want queen h4. Just keep the queen active. So queen d4, king e5, queen d2, rook d3, queen g5.
So he could. Oh.
Yeah, they forced exchange of queens. So
No,
king
no.
can't
No,
survive.
instead of going to g5, can't you play rook?
Instead of going to g5,
Can't you play rook to e1?
then king goes away, na?
Oh yeah.
So queen check, queen blocks, and now rook e1. King takes, and now we have a rook and king. Takes.
Oh, this is
Now
bad.
it's 1 pawn extra for white, but this is an outside pass pawn. So that is much more winning than being 2 pawns up but with a queen. So this is now easy win. After g into f5, what is the next move for white? What should white do here, guys? No need to think so much.
Rook
H4
E8.
is the most logical move. Rook e8. What? Oh, rook here.
Yes, sir.
Why?
So like for the rook not to come at the last.
So, but then they
Then
can
rook
come
to
to
d1.
Then you want to, then rook will come behind your pawn. If you don't then the rook will come somewhere here, and come here. So you cannot stop the rook from coming into the king.
Sir,
You
no,
push your pawn.
sir, first we push h4.
No, he played king g2 first, which is more important. King g2, he plays rook to a3 so that the rook can come back.
Yeah, then rook
now
to-
h4. Get your pass pawns going now. What is needed to prepare it and all? When you have an outside pass pawn, get it going. h4, king d4, h5, d5. Sorry, yeah, d5, h6. You can always defend with your rook. So there's no need to worry about the
Sir,
pawn getting
to
picked
h1.
up. Why? Nobody's attacking it. So you can play rook h1, he'll play rook h7. But first activate your king. That's more important. King to f3, rook h7. Now you have to play.
Rook h1.
Okay, anybody else?
Rook e6.
Which is better? Sirivas, rook h1 or rook e6? Behind the pass pawn or side of the pass pawn? It's a
Sir,
conundrum. What to do? Sirivas will play.
Rook to e6.
Okay. Rook e6 is the correct answer because it's active there. Normally, sometimes you would want it behind the pawn, but that's only if your rook will be passive for a
sir,
bit.
but if the pawn was
you-
on h7, then it should have been behind.
Then what's the difference? If this was a position,
Yeah.
what's the difference?
No, there is a difference.
What's the difference?
Oh wait, there's no difference.
Your king has to come there. If you go into h1, you will win only if your king comes here. In that case, you go behind the pawn. Otherwise, you stay active so that your rook has more options. So rook e6 was played by Magnus. King c3, preparing to push, but your king is in the game. So it's still fine for Magnus. Rook c6 check, king d3, king f4, rook f7, just barely holding on. And now what should white do?
King to e5.
King to e5, better move.
Rook g6.
Better move. Rook g6, king c2. Or king c3. We start pushing. Rook g6, you prepare rook g7, no?
Sir, king g5.
Yeah, king g5. This pawn you can stop with your rook. But once your king comes in, you are going to win a rook. He'll have to give up his rook for that pawn. So king g5 was played. King e2. And now, what should Magnus do, guys? Is it time to play king g6?
I don't think.
King to.
Do we go in? It's a touch and go situation. Your king will be very far away. He will give up his rook for the pawn.
Sir, actually, I'll play king g6 only.
King g6. King g6, rook moves away.
I'll play-
h7, rook takes, king takes. King takes. No, not king takes. He'll push, no.
I'll play.
So then we just put the rook behind.
I'll
I'll
play.
push again.
We
Sir.
take it.
King takes.
Then with our queen, we'll take this f.
No, your king is there.
Wait.
When you push the pawn, rook took.
So
So
just,
king went there to
let's,
take.
let's just
No,
play.
no, no play in your mind. You have to decide before doing it whether to do it or not, not after.
So see, king to g6.
King, one second. King g6, rook
Yeah.
moves, pawn push. Rook
Huh.
takes, king takes. Okay, wait. King g6, rook f8 actually.
Yeah.
King
Then,
g7,
no, no.
Yeah.
What do you say? Pawn push.
pawn push, then pawn push.
King to
So rook
g7.
moves away, promotes.
No, no, no.
No promotes.
We'll what do you say? Yeah, we'll put our rook on f6.
Rook f6.
Yeah.
I'll push again.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Then we'll. Yeah, we'll put
See,
our
what
rook
is
on,
what's the main?
rook on f8.
Takes, push d2. You promote, I promote.
Oh.
So what does it need to do all that? Calculate the main line properly. King g6, rook f8, king g7, rook moves. Push, I push, you promote. Rook takes, king is here. I push d3. So you're a rook up, but my pawn is 2 steps away from promoting. So that's not correct. If you go in right now, it's too late. It's going to be too far for the king.
It's very
Rook d6.
Yeah, rook to d6, simple win. Just deal with that pass pawn and that's it. This pawn is not passed. Even if you lose this pawn, it's not passed. So after rook d6, Anand resigned because there's no chance after this. You take the pawn, king g6 comes. So that was an explosive English by the current world number 1.